This is the Ultimate One Wrestling News. I am your host, Henry Valentine, aka the Ultimate One. I'm here to bring you, news that has happened during the week that most of us have been talking about it at either Twitter, Instagram, and the dirt sheets. I mean, there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on since Double or Nothing. I mean, AEW presented a show last Saturday that, to me, as a wrestling fan for 45 years, I was so happy that something finally was able to break that wall that we've been in the last 18 years since WCW went under. WWE has manipulated the wrestling industry. They are the giant, the Goliaths of the wrestling world right now. Yes, you had TNA, and TNA was great in the past, I don't know, past 10 years until 2013, where Dixie Carter decided not to sign AJ Styles and let him go to Japan. But that's another story. But here we are in 2019. We are very, very excited about what is going to happen in the wrestling industry. We have a lot of podcasts out there, guys who are doing shows who are with what's going on with this new trend and this new, I say, a new beginning. But then you have the WWE fans who are the traditional WWE fans who are saying, oh, AEW is a t-shirt company, they're not going to be around, WWE is not going to go out of business. Listen, at the end of the day, nobody could beat WWE as far as money-wise right now. WWE is always going to be on top because money-wise, But right now, as far as they show the product, that's been horrible. Most of you, or 98% of the wrestling community, could, will agree with me. The show every Monday night is horrendous every Monday night, and But here I am. I'm going to give you what has happened for the last couple of days. As we know, we all started with the Double or Nothing. But before we start with that, let's go with TNA. TNA right now, as far as their promotion, they are planning to do Slammiversary. Slammiversary right now, their champion Brian Cage is hurt. There's words that he's not clear yet to wrestle for Slammiversary. He's supposed to fight Michael Elgin. As you all know, Brian Cage hurt his back in the match with Johnny Impact and Rebellion. I think it was last month. He hurt his back. Michael Elgin, after the match, came in and powerbombed him. So he's out. He's been out since, and he hasn't been able to wrestle. So right now, it looks like he's still not clear to wrestle. So I don't know what's going to happen there. But as far as TNA is concerned right now, TNA, you got Killer Cross right now, who's the hottest heel right now in TNA. Also, the LAX is still the tag team champions. I mean, I don't know how long they're going to be champions because I know their contract's coming up soon, and I know they're not signing it with TNA. They most likely were going to sign with AEW because that is the smartest thing to do, to go to AEW and have the biggest match of their wrestling career, which will be the Young Bucks against LAX. But right now, LAX is still the world champions in that promotion. Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor right now, they are still they're doing State of the Art tonight and tomorrow night. I think the main event is, if I'm correct, is Matt Taven against I think it's Haskin, one of the guys from Lifeblood. But that's the title. The title match is going to be on that. I think they're having the tag team some tournament, whatever. I haven't been following Ring of Honor as much as I want to because it has become stale. It has not been, something that I was very happy about back then when, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes was there, whatever, but it has been stale. I can't knock them for it. I mean, they're still bringing new guys and to the fold. They have 3 guys from the New Japan Dojo. They're still working with the New Japan. So they're working with them still, and a lot of people are saying, oh, Ring of Honor, after the Super Juniors, they're not going to work with New Japan. Well, that's not true, because apparently New Japan has a event with them back in August 3rd or August 8th. One of those called some Summer Spectacular. They're doing it with CMML, if I'm correct. So they're still going to be doing some type of work with New Japan. So right now, they're still under contract with New Japan as far as the working relationships with them. Now we all got to ask ourselves as far as what's going to happen with Marty Scurll. I know Marty Scurll's contract's coming up soon. What's going to happen with the Villain Enterprises? Is PCO going to stay there? Is Brody going to stay there? We don't know. Right now, on Twitter, you have Marty Scurll looking for a fourth member. I see Marty Scurll definitely going to AEW because it makes no sense of him not going to AEW, being that he is part of the elite. So he probably will be going with them maybe somewhere probably in the fall. Who knows? But right now, Ring of Honor, they are promoting the match for Best in the World, which will be Matt Taven against Jeff Cobb. And as you well know, Jeff Cobb lost the belt to Shane Taylor in a four-way. But good thing I like what Ring of Honor did do actually was that they didn't have Shane Taylor pin Jeff Cobb, because Jeff Cobb has not been pinned in Ring of Honor. He has been pinned twice in New Japan. Once in I believe it was the New Japan World Cup in a tag team match where Will Ospreay pinned him, and now Tachi from when he lost the never open weight title to I think it was this last month. He got pinned. So Ring of Honor is still protecting him as far as him not getting pinned. So he's up to fight Matt Taven for the world title at Best in the World. So that's something to look forward to. Definitely want to check that out. I don't know what's going on with the Ring of Honor tag team belts. Of course, we all know the Gorilla Destiny still holds those tag team belts, and they in New Japan. So we don't know what's going to happen with that. I know they beat the Briscoes, so we still don't know what's going to happen with that. As far as Ring of Honor, like I said, Ring of Honor is still working with NWA and CMML. So I see if New Japan decides not to work with them in the near future, they're still working with NWA and CMML. So I don't know if what's going to happen with that. Now, the WWE, as far as WWE is concerned, the news of I heard, what I read was, and it was out also. Ric Flair apparently did 2 videos yesterday, ranting and raving about him being back. I know he was in the hospital to do a procedure. He was just ranting about something that Shawn Michaels said at the 30-30, ESPN thing. I don't understand it. That happened months ago, so now you want to bring that up. I don't know what triggered that, but Ric Flair needs to just go away. I mean, I love Ric Flair. He's the dirtiest player of the game. But dude, your time came, your time is gone. You're still trying to be young. My biggest fear is one day they'll say that he's dead, because he keeps partying. The guy's probably 70 years old by now and still doing things that young people do. He didn't mention in the video. If you guys want to check it out, go to WrestleZone.com. They have it there. He mentioned Enzo. He mentioned Kaz and somebody else about him hanging out with them. But dude, you're retired. It's over. You came and went. I have the most respect for you. You're the man. You're everything. I will always cherish you because you was the man in wrestling back in the 80s, and you was the symbol of professional wrestling back then. But your time has gone, and that's it. Let it be, So that's that deal. Also, I know Triple H was asked, I think, during his conference call about NXT TakeOver tonight, if he had any comments about what Cody did in the Double or Nothing, about the throne crashing in and sending signals. He acted like, hey, no, it doesn't bother me. I'm not want to talk about it. And he acted like he never even bothered to watch the show. But let's be real, WWE was watching. Definitely WWE was watching, especially Triple H was watching. And I'm not going to knock Triple H because it's not Triple H's fault. Triple H has As far as NXT is concerned, uh, he's been the man when it comes to NXT. I don't know why they don't put that NXT entity separately and don't bring anybody up to the roster, because they are killing everybody. They have killed Aleister Black. He hasn't been. I haven't seen him in TV, only doing promos. Ricochet. They make him win one match and then he's losing again. The rest of the other tag team, the War Raiders, where are they? We haven't seen them since that stupid Viking Experience thing. They promo, whatever they did a couple of weeks ago. What's going on? So I can't blame Triple H, because Triple H is not at fault at this. You know, he's not at fault at this. You know, I believe he's trying to do best, but the old man is still stuck in 1985. So, also, the Jon Moxley interview with with Chris Jericho in the Jericho podcast, that was very interesting. They gave us a little feedback on what's going on in the behind the scenes of WWE, or what's going on. And like I said earlier, the old man has no freaking idea what he's doing. He's killing the talent. He's killing it. You know, especially with that 24/7 title, which it looks like a penny on a belt. I'm sorry. It is horrible. You got guys grubbling for a belt that's worthless. You had Elias win the belt this week, which is ridiculous. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Elias could be a better wrestler. I'm not saying he could be a main event, but he's a mid-carder. You could put him against for the Intercontinental belt, United States belt. They're not doing nothing with him but being a lackey to Shane McMahon, and it's horrible. But this Jon Moxley interview with Chris Jericho pretty much explains what was going on. They were trying to bury him, Jon Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, to those who still call him Dean Ambrose. But I feel, you know, that he's a beacon of light, a hope for everybody. Look, this guy was part of a big tag team, one of the best tag teams, 6-man tag team or 3-man tag team in WWE, so they claim. I mean, I've seen better tag teams, but the Shield. And they offered him crazy money, and he still left. So for all you fans who are WWE fans and oh, WWE got money, it's not about the money anymore. It's not. It's not about the money. It's about wanting to wrestle and perform in front of the audience. It's not about money anymore. You know? So, you know, and to top it off, not only Moxley, you know, shocked the world or trembled the wrestling community and the wrestling industry by showing up at Double or Nothing, but now he's going to Japan. He's going to New Japan to fight Juice Robinson for the United States title. And it's funny because I was watching the Best of the Super Juniors and I kept seeing this promo. The guy scraping a knife on a bar table. And I'm like, who's out there who's out there right now that is going to be making noise in Japan? And I'm thinking, okay, it could be another guy from Red Pro. It could be, I don't know. But then I figure, like, all the guys from Red Pro are already in Japan, you know, wrestling in Japan. Who's out there to fight Juice Robinson? And lo and behold, Jon Moxley, June 5th, the finals of the Super Juniors. He's wrestling Juice. I see him beating Juice because Juice has had that belt since Wrestle Kingdom. So his time is up. He got to give up the belt. But also, news from New Japan, Taka Michinoku is injured, so he's out of the Best Super Juniors. Other than that, that's pretty much it. But I thank you for watching this video. Again, I am new at this, but I have a lot of knowledge of wrestling. I've been watching wrestling since I was 4, so I got 45 years experience. I want to thank to those who are watching this video. Let me know what you think of it. I'll accept your comments. Click the subscribe button if you want more content. I'll get to everyone best I can, and hopefully, you know, you like what I bring to this. Like I said, I'm just starting. I'm looking forward for your comments and your and your feedback of this YouTube channel. Again, subscribe again for Ultimate What Wrestling News. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All the links are in the page. And once again, thank you for joining.